Welcome to our channel, GTFO out of the United States. We're a couple of digital nomads who live and travel around South America looking for adventurous, high-quality lifestyle. Right now, we're in Chile. We just spent about a week in the Los Lagos region of Chile, exploring its many lakes, volcanoes, and waterfalls. And now, we're headed to see southern Patagonia. We're about to go visit Torres del Paine National Park, the jewel of Chilean Patagonia, and the iconic landmark that travelers from all over the world come to visit for its natural beauty, its stunning mountains and turquoise lakes, and great hiking and backpacking opportunities. Patagonia is a special place for many reasons. Its wild nature, its beautiful, diverse landscapes that transform throughout every season, the unique flora and fauna that leave many people dreaming about visiting this place. If you're lucky, you can even see some incredible wildlife here, like the Andean condor, the guanaco, or even a puma. And of course, one of the most iconic things to do in Torres del Paine National Park is to go to the base of the towers, which provide a stunning outlook of the three sharp granite peaks towering several thousand feet above a turquoise mountain lake. This is Patagonia. Windy, rugged, and these prominent peaks. Multiple layers of granite. You can do this hike in a day from the nearest town of Puerto Natales. After taking a 2-hour bus from Puerto Natales to Laguna Amarga, followed by another shorter bus transfer, the hike begins at the trailhead next to the Las Torres Hotel. On a fair weather day, you can actually see the outlines of the three mountains that you're hiking towards over there in the background. Unfortunately, it was cloudy on the morning we came to hike, but it made our hike even more exciting. The trail starts gaining elevation pretty quickly, climbing over 1,000 feet in the first couple of miles. So we stayed focused and didn't stop until we made it up to the valley. So we're about a third way through, and we just passed that steep climb, and now it's kind of this beautiful canyon stretch, and we get to relax and take in the views. These views are quite incredible, and we also encountered some of the Patagonian wildlife.
Patagonia, deer, a buck here on the way to Torre del Paine. Nothing but pure pain. All right, how much time we have left?
Oh, probably another 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, something like that.
How long is the way up? One way?
The way up is about 10 kilometers, or like 6.5 miles, 7 miles, and then, way back is the same, and 3,000 feet of elevation gain.
So as they say, let the Torres del Paine begin.
And while this hike is pretty challenging, it is also incredibly beautiful, which makes up for the pain that you experience along the way. You pass through the Patagonian forests, valleys, and rivers, and get rewarded with stunning views. We're about to start the ascent to the Torres del Paine. Now it's the final push. It's going to be pretty vertical, a lot of elevation gain,
So
Yeah,
let's see
we're
how we
about,
do.
it's about almost, well, it's 3,000 feet ascent, the total climb.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not high elevation. It's only about, right here, it's about 2,000, a little less than 2,000 feet
Yeah,
elevation.
and we've been training in Peru, in Colombia. We've been training for this exact hike.
So we
So
should
let's
be
see
able,
how we do.
So let's just run it then.
Maybe not, but let's see how we do.
All right, let's do it. Some call me the Tarzan of the Patagonia.
Who calls you that? Right there.
Oh yeah.
Almost there. I don't know, not quite, but definitely getting closer.
Yes,
You
we are.
see the three peaks.
Look at that.
Amazing.
Ooh.
Breathtaking views.
Notice of pain, all right, right about now. This is like the Disneyland of Patagonia, except you got to work for it. You got to ascend 2,000 feet.
Yeah, there's no tour bus that
Look,
takes
even the
us.
baby's going, has Patagonia blood. The Betty de Patagonia.
Patagonia.
You know, we're getting closer now because you can see the outlines of the three towers. They're up there in the clouds, towering over this beautiful Patagonian forest. Glacier-covered mountains and a long, deep valley. Now, what do you think? Is it worth it? Is it worth the hike?
You know what? I didn't really see that many pictures online.
Oh,
And
nice.
so this is like a lot more, I mean, it's majestic. I mean, take a look at that.
Oh,
It just was chiseled from the glacier, right? So it's nature's perfection, beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth coming, and I recommend bringing some poles because it's the full circle is an 8-hour hike. So that's your tip.
We just had the best experience hiking Torres del Paine overlook, and it's not an easy hike. So when you do it, you want to make sure that you do it right. You know, this morning it was drizzling a little bit, and I was afraid that when we go up there, we won't be able to see anything, because that's the experience a lot of people have. It's either really windy or it's cloudy and you can't see the famous overlook. So here are a few tips for you to help plan your trip. First of all, you want to go in the good season. You know, December, the weather can be a little bit iffy, but January, February, that's a good time to go. Then you want to make sure that you come here for a few days. That way you have a window of time to plan your trip. And so definitely look at the weather. You can look at the weather on like Weather Underground, AccuWeather. It will tell you the wind, the cloud coverage, and you want to pick the day where by the time you get up there, it's probably going to be around 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. is what you want to make sure that it's sunny and beautiful at 2 p.m.
So you want to take the 7 o'clock bus from Puerto Natales,
That's right.
and that way you start hiking by 9.
10.
10.
By the time you get up here with the transfer and everything, it takes a little bit of time, about 4 hours. We made a few stops, but got up in about 3 hours and 45 minutes. If you're in good shape, that's probably you should plan on 4 hours. But once you get up there, you want to make sure that you have plenty of time to enjoy it, because it's just incredible. So we just stopped for a coffee about 3/4 of the way through our hike. We're 6 hours in, so we needed a little pick-me-up. And now we're trying to catch the 7 o'clock bus. So we gotta keep moving.
It's the last bus, otherwise you have to walk another hour.
Yeah, so here's one more tip. So when you take the bus from Puerto Natales, it's a 2-hour bus ride. The last bus is at like 8:15, I think. But then you have to take a shuttle to get
Transfer.
to the little transfer to get to the trailhead. And that one, the last one, leaves at 7 o'clock. So it's a little bit of a mismatch there. But you gotta keep that in mind. But the good news is there's a campsite right here. And we were able to get a nice coffee.
Little Patagonia blend.
You can even get cocktails there if you want. But we decided to, stay hydrated. So here's another tip for you. Trekking poles. We found them very helpful on this hike because, it's an 8-hour hike. So you're gonna get tired. And if you can help redistribute your weight, but also for the way back when you're hiking down, it just gives you a little bit more of a stability and security. But when you're feeling tired, it's easy to make mistakes and slip. The poles really help here. The good news is you can rent them in town, so you don't have to bring your own. There's plenty of gear shops. You can rent gear, you can buy stuff.
Actually, if you want to travel light, buy all the gear here.
They have everything, every possible sports outdoor brand.
Yeah.
You can imagine.
It's great.
Hiking up to the base of the Torres del Paine is simply incredible. You have to do it at least once in your lifetime. There are also other amazing hikes in Torres del Paine National Park, which we will cover in our next video. Visiting Patagonia was the highlight of our 3 months trip around South America. And if you like this video, also check out our other videos about Chile, Argentina, Peru, and Uruguay. And follow us to see more inspiring content about travel and adventure.